Hi, this is Anubhav from Find Me Real Estate, and I really want to break down the myth of actually buyer agent fees and what's really happening on the ground. Typically, you'll find two different types of people who are acting as buyer agents in the market. Number one, people who are selling your product, which means that they are actually selling a builder's product to you, which means the land and house packages that you go and buy, which looks really good on paper. That's really where people are actually getting paid $35,000 to $40,000 in the background from the builder, but you're being charged a membership fee of maybe $3,000 to $5,000 a year. And that basically means that some people even charging membership fee for a lifetime, but you're paying upfront to just be the member and you can choose properties from. Now, most people, it's very easy to get into that because it looks like a low entry position. You can get inside. Little do they know that there's another $35,000, $40,000 tagged to that particular property that's being built, which obviously the buyer agent will get paid, and in most cases it's even undisclosed. And you've been shown numbers that looks really good after tax, where you are actually getting positive get income coming back. The house is new flashy thing that you like, and of course it works well for negative gearing, which is, to me, is not the right way to build the right portfolio for growth. Now, the second type of buyer agent that you will see is acting independently and in your best interest, which means the fee is transparent. It's been told to you upfront what that looks like, and it could be charged in a fixed fee format or a percentage based, depending on the purchase price, effort, or complexity involved in the actual transaction. So let me give you a fair example of what this actually means, which is if you go to an independent buyer agent who has got a good experience, the fees can vary on a fixed fee from anything from $15,000 to $25,000, depending on whether you're buying residential, commercial. For that matter, some people are even charging $30,000, but it just depends on the transaction. Now, let's take an example of $800,000 property. Now, on an $800,000 property, let's say if the fee is 2%, right, which means that's your fee to pay the buyer agent, and that means you're paying $16,000 in fee excluding GST. Now, if $800,000 property, let's say, goes up in value by even, let's say, 5% in the right area, you have actually got a growth of $40,000, which most people don't even see 5% happening on year basis. You got $40,000 in that. So paying $16,000 to gain an upside of $40,000, is that a fair call? The decision is yours. In our case, we are even seeing 5% to even 10% rise per annum. And again, past performance is not actually a guarantee for future performance. So this is for example only. If a $800,000 property goes up by 10%, it means you actually got $80,000 right there for yourself. It means, here you go, $80,000 that you can see, but you're still paying the same fee. And that's just the first year, and it compounds right after that. So your $16,000 is not only just saving you the time, effort, and the right selection of actual property portfolio. What you need to do, you're getting full end-to-end service in that fee for an upside that you can see right there in year one, and compounding. So let's say an $800,000 property growing at 7% or close to 7.2% per annum. It means it's doubling in 10 years at a rate of 7.2%, giving you an end value of $1.6 million for an asset that you only paid $16,000 to acquire in the right area. Is that a fair call? So look at your numbers, do the right thing, because what you're doing here is, instead of paying 6% cost to buy the property, which includes stamp duty and other cost, your cost will now look like 8% because you've just added 2% to your cost. A 2% addition, which means that an upside of another 10% per annum. That looks like great mathematics, and it looks like that I'm actually getting return on my money. So think about it again. If you think like a consumer, you're going to end up with something like, I'm paying a fee to someone and I'm actually consuming something. But if you think like an investor, the additional $16,000 that you're paying by actually getting a buyer agent on your side who is independent working for you, you have an upside and a much better return. And I think in most cases, you know what the answer looks like. But if you're still confused, talk to us and we can help you of really ensuring that you are actually seeing better returns than what you currently hold on your portfolio. This is Anubhav from Find Me Real Estate.